Frank was 62 when he first sat in the chair across from me. He was a retired engineer, a man who spent his life solving concrete problems with clear-cut answers. But the question he had for me that day felt fluid, unstructured. He looked at his hands, then at me, and with a mix of embarrassment and worry, he asked, "Doc, is it okay? You know, doing it every day? Am I going to run out? Am I hurting myself?" Frank's question is one I've heard in countless variations over my years as a urologist, from men in their 20s to their 70s. It's a question shrouded in myths, locker room advice, and a general lack of clear scientific information. Is ejaculating every day the secret key to vitality and a cancer-free prostate? Or is it, as Frank feared, draining you of some essential life force? Today we're going to put the myths to rest. We're going to go deep, unpack the science, look at the research, and give you a balanced, honest answer. We'll explore the potential benefits, but just as importantly, we'll discuss the potential problems and considerations. My goal isn't to give you a one-size-fits-all rule, it's to empower you with the knowledge to understand your own body, so you can make the choices that are right for your health and your life. So, let's talk. First, let's get the single most important thing out of the way. When patients ask me, "Doctor, how often should a man ejaculate?" my answer is always the same. There is no magic number. There is no universally healthy or unhealthy frequency. What matters is how it fits into your individual life, your health, your relationships, and how you feel. It's a spectrum, and your ideal spot on that spectrum can change. Thinking there's a quota you need to hit or a limit you must not exceed is the wrong way to approach this. Instead, think of it as a biological function with a set of effects. Let's understand them so you can make an informed choice. So what are the potential science-backed benefits of more frequent ejaculation? Benefit number 1, a healthier prostate. This is the big one, especially for men over 40. The prostate is a small gland responsible for producing seminal fluid. Unfortunately, it's also ground zero for one of the most common cancers in men. So, how does ejaculation frequency play a role? A landmark study in the journal European Urology followed nearly 32,000 men for almost 2 decades. The findings were striking. Men who reported ejaculating 21 or more times per month had a significantly lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to those who ejaculated only 4 to 7 times per month. The leading theory is the stagnation hypothesis. Think of the prostate's ducts like small pipes. If fluid sits there for a long time, it might allow for a buildup of potential carcinogens. Frequent ejaculation essentially flushes out the system, clearing away these potentially harmful substances and promoting a healthier glandular environment. Benefit number 2, the ultimate stress relief cocktail. In our high-strung world, finding healthy ways to de-stress is paramount. Orgasm triggers a powerful chemical release in your brain. This includes endorphins, your body's natural mood elevators, dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter, and oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, which promotes feelings of calm and contentment. This hormonal cocktail is a potent, natural anti-anxiety agent. For many, it provides a moment of profound mental release. For some, a daily practice could be a consistent way to manage baseline anxiety. Benefit number 3, a gateway to better sleep. This benefit is a direct result of the last one. That same release of hormones like oxytocin and prolactin has a deeply relaxing and sedative effect. Many of you have noticed that feeling of deep relaxation and sleepiness after an orgasm. That's your neurochemistry at work. For men who struggle with insomnia, incorporating ejaculation into their bedtime routine can be a surprisingly effective, all-natural sleep aid. It lowers blood pressure, calms the mind, and paves the way for a more restful night. Benefit number 4, keeping the engine running smoothly. You've heard the concept, use it or lose it. Regular erections and ejaculations are a form of exercise for your penile tissues. Each erection brings a surge of oxygen-rich blood into the penis, nourishing the tissues. Regular workouts help maintain the elasticity and responsiveness of these tissues and blood vessels, a key component in maintaining healthy erectile function long term. It's cardiovascular exercise on a very local level. Benefit number 5, a deeper connection with your own body. This one is less about chemistry, more about psychology. Taking time for self-pleasure can be an act of self-care and mindfulness. It requires you to pay attention to what feels good, to be present, and to understand your own arousal patterns. This self-knowledge is empowering and can translate into better, more satisfying experiences with a partner. So, to summarize the upside, a healthier prostate, stress reduction, better sleep, maintaining erectile function, and a better connection to your body. It sounds like a clear win, right? Well, it's not the whole story. While you won't run out of semen, your body is a factory. Ejaculating daily can present some challenges. It's crucial to be balanced. Consideration number 1, the impact on fertility when trying to conceive. If you and your partner are actively trying to conceive, ejaculating every day is likely not your best strategy. While your body makes seminal fluid quickly, it takes about 74 days for sperm to mature. Daily ejaculation can decrease the concentration of sperm in each ejaculate. For couples trying to conceive, fertility specialists often recommend 2 to 3 days of abstinence before the woman's peak fertile window. This allows sperm count to build up, maximizing the chances of fertilization. Daily ejaculation works against that goal. Consideration number 2, physical fatigue and sensitivity. The act of sex or masturbation is physical. For some men, especially as they get older, daily ejaculation can be taxing, leading to fatigue. Then there's the issue of friction. The skin on the penis is sensitive. Daily stimulation without adequate lubrication can lead to chafing, dryness, and irritation. Some men can even develop a death grip syndrome, where they require such intense stimulation, it becomes difficult to achieve orgasm with a partner. Consideration number 3, the psychological and relational component. A healthy habit can sometimes drift into a compulsion. If the need to ejaculate daily interferes with your work, social life, or responsibilities, it's a red flag. If you feel anxious or irritable when you can't do it, it may have become a psychological crutch. Moreover, consider your partner. If it's always a solo activity, is it decreasing your desire for partnered intimacy? Does your partner feel left out? Open communication is essential. A habit that creates distance in your relationship is a problem. Consideration number 4, the chaser effect and hedonic adaptation. The dopamine rush from orgasm can create a desire for another. Over time, your brain can become accustomed to this stimulation, a concept known as hedonic adaptation. This means you might need more intense stimulation for the same pleasure, which can lead to a cycle of escalating habits that desensitize you to normal partnered sex. Consideration number 5, the specter of guilt and shame. Let's go back to Frank. A huge part of his anxiety was emotional. Many men were raised with cultural or social messaging that masturbation is shameful. If a daily habit is accompanied by a daily dose of guilt, you completely negate the psychological benefits. The stress from guilt counteracts the positive hormones, creating a cycle of secretive behavior and negative self-judgment. So, we've covered the potential pros and cons. Where does that leave you? This brings us back to the most important principle. Listen to your body. It is the ultimate expert. The question isn't, what does science say I should do? But rather, how does this practice make me feel? Become a scientist of your own well-being. Pay attention. After you ejaculate, how do you feel? Ask yourself, physically, do I feel energized and relaxed, or drained and fatigued? Mentally, do I feel a sense of calm, or compulsion, anxiety, or guilt? Relationally, is this enhancing my intimacy, or creating distance? Functionally, is this interfering with other parts of my life? If you feel great, then a daily frequency may be perfectly healthy for you. Your body is telling you it's working. But if you feel tired, irritated, or compulsive, or if you're trying to conceive, your body is sending a clear signal to ease up. Maybe your sweet spot is every other day, or 3 times a week. What happened with Frank? We talked it through. We replaced his anxiety with information. He realized his daily habit was his way of managing stress and helping him sleep. It wasn't born of compulsion. For him, at that stage in his life, the benefits outweighed the drawbacks. The knowledge freed him from his guilt. The journey to health isn't about rigid rules. It's about understanding the incredible machine that is your body and operating it with wisdom and self-compassion. Ejaculation is a normal, healthy biological function. Whether you do it daily or weekly, the goal is for it to add to your life, not subtract from it. I hope this discussion has empowered you to find the right balance. You are in the driver's seat of your health. I'm Dr. Avery. Thank you for taking this time for your health. What was your biggest takeaway? I'd love to read your thoughts in the comments. Sharing our experiences is how we break down old taboos. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive into men's health. Be well and be good to yourself.